What is up, Gamer Army? Welcome back to Psycho Gamer. I am your host, Aubrey, as always. And today, we're going to talk a little bit about some new equipment that I've got. I'm not quite using it yet because I'm still trying to work out the bugs and try to get the settings set correctly so that I can actually use it. So we're going to be talking about the Sony ZV-E10. Great camera. It is actually probably one of the top cameras you're going to find for vloggers to this date. But does that mean you necessarily have to get this camera? Probably not. But stay tuned. We are going to talk about this camera in depth, in detail, right after this. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back. Like I said, I have got a new camera. I have a new toy. Yes, I'm trying to level up the channel as much as I possibly can before I start doing a transition into more YouTube type educational videos more than anything else. Why am I looking to change either this channel or start a new channel? Well, the Arcade1up stuff, while it's great, to me, I think it might be running its course and becoming a little stagnant. Now, I know a lot of you are like, yes, finally. No, I still do like what the company is doing. There are a lot of cabinets that they could release that they still haven't released. They just haven't done anything super spectacular in a minute since, like, say, Time Crisis came out. So they're still quite expensive, and you do need to have a lot of room for these particular cabinets. That's why a lot of people are going and building themselves a MAME cabinet, so they have just one cabinet, and they'll put, 5,000 games on it and play almost any game that they want to. Or you're going to have people doing emulators and ROMs and, do everything through their actual computer, kind of like I'm doing right here, right now. So that's really where I'm at. I haven't gotten to where I'm monetized. I stopped doing videos for a while, as many of you have noticed. So it has to do with my living situation. Also, I'm not sure if I got burned out a little bit on the content. Again, I think it goes back to being stagnant more than anything else. But for what you guys are actually here to see, this is my brand new camera. So this is the Sony ZV-E10 mirrorless DSLR camera. Now, a couple of features that I really do like about it is it does have the actual flip out screen that you can actually do with a couple of these things popped out there. And you can swivel the camera screen around a bit. So if you're in different settings, if you want to go into doing a selfie type blog type mode, you're able to do that so you can actually see what kind of content you're actually recording. Now, one of the things I really do like about this camera, and is one of the reasons why I really focused on it more than anything else, was the fact that the lens is actually removable. So you can go get yourself a much better lens, which it seems like a lot of YouTubers, I've been watching Think Media on YouTube, which is a really great source if you haven't actually watched them. They are actually utilizing and recommending the Sigma 16mm 1.4 f-stop lens. So I'm still learning some of the terminology for cameras. I'm not the most camera savvy person, but I did a lot of research, and it was either boiling down to this one or possibly the Canon R50. If you are not familiar with those, I will post links to both of those cameras down below. Now, when you actually buy the camera, it does come with a little microphone wind guard on there. So it looks like a little fuzzy tail on the top of it. It just kind of links right in there. It really doesn't do a lot for you other than it prevents a whole bunch of wind blowing over your microphone and feedback and such. It does come with a good little lens cap that you see right here as well. And there's just so many different types of settings that you can actually play with on this camera. And forgive me for my fingerprints on the camera, but you can actually get an idea of some of the settings you're looking at. Now, Many of the settings I'm probably going to record on are probably going to be more in 4K, so I can get and try into that zoom in, zoom out kind of thing that a lot of people are really going for when they're trying to emphasize something that they're actually talking about. Now, it does come with a charging cable and instructions. That's really about all that comes in the box. It doesn't come with a memory card. It doesn't come with additional lenses or anything like that. This particular bundle, I got it during the holiday season, and it was going for $6.99 at bestbuy.com. Now, the sale's off as of recording this video, and it is back up to $799.99. So, unfortunately, if you really want it, you have missed out, but there's always different sales going on us. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes back on sale within the next week or two. One of the pieces that I am going to highly recommend you get when it comes to this particular camera is going to be the Sony Vlogger accessory kit. Now, that kit goes for about $150. That's the bottom part that you're actually looking at right here. Now, it does have some really cool little features on there. So when you're looking at it, it's got photo, movie, C1, lock. C1, I believe, allows you to change some of the settings on the fly without actually having to press buttons on the actual camera. Now, it does double as a tripod, so as you can see, this is how I could really set it if I don't want to put it on my full-size tripod or on a couple of the actual Elgato mount kits that I've actually got. Now, the thing I like about this is I could actually fold that up, and then this is where you can go into a selfie type mode. So you can actually walk around and be like, ooh, ooh, and have your screen flipped out so you can see what you're doing. So if you're about to walk into something, you can get a good recording of it. So it's a really, really good little bundle. Now, when it comes to recording, you definitely want to get a good memory card so that you can record your videos at the top speeds, especially if you're going to be recording in your 4K settings. So you have different megabits per second. This particular Vlogger kit actually came with a memory card in it. It's a 64 gig memory card. I think it was 230 megabits a second, if I'm not mistaken. And that can actually record 4K quite easily. The only downside to 64 gigabytes is 4K videos do record quite large files. So you can record even just a 5-minute file, and it could take many gigabytes just for that. So at that point, when you go and do your post-production and start adding your effects, it's going to take a while for these videos to actually convert into the files you need to actually post onto YouTube. So hopefully this is a good explanation on why I'm looking at changing the channel a little bit. I'm possibly going to change the name of the channel too. While I do like and love the Psycho Gamer name, I've been using it for years and years and years. Not specifically just here on YouTube. Also in my personal life, just with all of my gaming consoles, going all the way back to the PlayStation 2 and 3. So going where I'm going to try to build a brand more around my full name, my first and last name is what I'm looking at, because Aubrey, just as a YouTube channel, has already been taken. I've already looked, and I really don't want to have my first name and then 5 or 6 different numbers after it. I already have that with an email address that I actually have. So hopefully this helps you guys out, maybe gives you a little more insight on everything that's going on and where things are going. So please post down in the chat below and leave a little bit of information. Just tell me what you think about the direction of the channel, and hopefully I don't lose too many of you. Hopefully I don't lose any of you guys. I would like to bring all of you guys over into the rebranding of the channel. So if not, I completely understand. It may not be the content you're looking for, and I do wish you well, and hopefully you will stick around to see what happens, though. So until next time, make sure you hit like and subscribe, guys. Please, thank you. Game on. Good luck, and Happy New Year to all of you.